Yes, people, what's good? Check the reasoning. Now, this topic is about Rita Marley versus Cindy Breakspeare. You understand? Now, the Bob Marley movie is coming out. Zane? Now, Cindy Breakspeare make a post. And so she cherished the time that she and Bob Marley had together from Manhattan and Trinidad and the Caribbean and them escapade when they used to travel and be together all the time. So I make it known so well, she and Bob was madly in love. Now, Rita Marley do one post and say, well, no, scratch that. Ziggy make a post first and say, well, basically, his mother took the bullet for Bob Marley. You understand? Only can go do the research. Me not the flash picture thing. Only can go check that out. So Ziggy make a post and say, because I feel aware if he say, here what? Yeah, I disrespect my mother. You understand? So Ziggy make the post. Now, after that now, Rita Marley put a post with she and Bob get married. You understand? So, obviously she was in her feelings that Cindy Breakspeare made such a comment. You understand? So, that's why I have to give it up to Bob Marley, because Bob Marley right now, because him dead, him still have woman I still fight over him, Two of them still a clash over Bob Marley since him dead, Bob Marley is the real gallus out of all. The man dead and two women still a fight over him, You have the black perfectionist Rita Marley. Growing up I hear stories of how Rita Marley from the elders and them say, yo, Rita Marley did look good when she young. Like she did look stunning. This nice black African queen a walk. But here roll. No girl upon the lane can look upon Rita Marley, and Bob Marley get that. You understand? She did up to the time. Rita Marley. Then you have Cindy Breakspeare. Miss World. Miss Universe. Up to the time, just the same beauty queen. The whole world knows she. And Bob Marley get that. Don't get it twisted, Cindy Breakspeare understood the assignment and say, Bob Marley married with a woman. But at the end of the day, she now met that stop she. For confess fear love that she had for this man for the last 50 odd years since him dead or 40 whatsoever. When you do the maths and calculation, tell me in the comment sections. You understand? So now two of them are fight over who Bob Marley did love more. You understand? But Bob Marley have how much baby mother Bob Marley have? It have them still account much baby mother Bob Marley have up to this day. So to me, the way I see it, right, Bob Marley was in love with Rita at one point. Understand? But sometimes during some interviews, Rita Marley said I used to go in the room and chase someone out of the room, of Bob Marley room. So after a while, the love kind of dwindled out. You understand? We all know that. But at the same time, Rita also understood the assignment and said, listen, this is the message, this is the music, we are eating money, we live up at Hope Road now. No girl can come take my space, and me are the wife. Cindy Breakspeare understood she's a side chick as well, but Bob Marley did not play two stone at one time. And both of them know say him have him all the other woman them out as well. But them two was his main to me. Well, you never know with a man, cause it's just that him did comfortable with Rita and comfortable with Sydney. Two of them did understand themselves. As so Bob Marley said the thing. You understand? So now two of them still a fight and a argue. Cindy Breakspeare said, turn your lights down low. Bob Marley write that for her. Rita Marley also confirmed it and said while in the band she wasn't gonna sing that song. You understand? Turn it because me and your wife and you gonna write a song for another woman and me gonna sing that song there as backup. Nah man. Can't work with that. But Rita Marley did also have her little side wash belly man them as well. Don't get it twisted. Rita Marley nine, but the thing is because you know what? Because both of them fall in love for such a young age, and then the story goes Bob Marley wanted to go to America, and then he didn't want to leave Rita Marley behind because that time girl, the Black Empress, and what did they say again? One of his friends said, "Why don't you just marry her and then you can file for her?" So it's some type of not really arrangement because they truly loved each other. You could see it. Cause Rita Marley hold the fort, you know what I mean? Hold on the fort. She took care of all of Bob Marley's little wash belly pit in them and still give them a home and you know what I mean? So you have to rate Rita Marley still. You understand? Not a lot of women would have put up with that no matter what century it is. But you see, those days a woman understood themselves. And Rita Marley knows so okay, here what? We're traveling. This is bigger than me and you, the music. We have a home for Ziggy and them and you know what I mean, and Sharon and Sidella and them, you know what I mean? So well we could be making a home and place. But yeah, well, you know, I mean, Rita had a little one and two man them too. Don't get it twisted. But where where Cindy Breakspeare come through now, she has said, well, me could have been the wife if me did want to. That's the argument I get from the post that she made. You understand? Bob Marley still have two women in them big age in that age. Still argue over him, you know. Yo, them man, they are the real general. You understand? I never seen nothing like this yet. You know what I mean? Damien, we don't know what. Okay, see Junior Gong now, Damien Marley. Damien Marley never say a word, but I truly believe that at the end of the day, them did kind of outcast Damien still, you know. You understand? Because them look at him as the wash belly pitney, the side chick youth. But at some point, I think they come together as men. You know what I mean? I understood to say, yo, what? The father was a general, you know. So at the end of the day, them are two big women. Them did understand what going on at the end of the day. Because Bob Marley have what? Rowan. Him have man have a bunch of pitney, man. The man have Julian Marley from a next. The man have a whole heap of conundrum of pitney. Kaimani Marley. I don't even know which baby mother that one. Kimani Marley. How you want to pronounce it. The man have a whole set of juveniles. You understand? Sidella, Sharon. All of them the man have, you know? Yeah, man, so at the end of the day, you can't really blame the general for just spreading the love, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's them two big women that still fight over the man and argue who was wife and who was side chick 50 years later and who write songs for who one and me did write the song for and all of these things. You understand? As two big women, I said to myself, but at the end of the day, listen, to me, nothing beats the wife. You understand? Nothing beats the wife. We can make the comparison and say the relationship weren't there, but nothing beat the wife. And they didn't get divorced. You understand? Nothing beat the wife at the end of the day. Sorry, Cindy, I know listen, but Cindy understood as he was. To me, Bob Marley probably promised Cindy and say, I'm gonna divorce the woman and marry you before him fall short. You understand? That's why Cindy still a roll on the love up to this day. Because someone also said, like, listen, first time Sydney see Bob Marley, she never really liked him because I was one old singer, you know what I mean? But as soon as he become an international star, then she like him. Which I can also believe. Because she come from an uptown family and her money with Sydney. Cindy have money. The type of life Sydney and them, Sydney people and them are rich people, them man. And them not for worry about nothing. She, for them people one off the island. And them link with the British. Sydney and them girl, them not for worry about. Them grew up in a luxury. Them grew up in a, them don't know what it is to go to bed without half a dumpling and some corned beef. They don't know about those type of things. Rita and Bob Marley are tried from far. No matter what one want to say, who did that cheat on, who and Ray. But the thing about it is that them are two big women, and at the end of the day, them still argue who Bob Marley did love and who never love. Two are big woman. You know what I mean? But I truly believe that it kind of outcast Damien still in a junior gang. You know what I mean? Them never want, you know what I mean, embrace him still. I think Ziggy did probably did want to embrace him still in that. But the rest of them, like, them never really to embrace him. Because here what? I think him come from a different cloth. Him grew up, you know what I mean? Ziggy and them grew up with money as well still, but them see where the crime and the political what like that Damien was shielded from all of that. You know what I mean? Damian Marley was shielded from all of that. You understand? Ziggy, you know what I mean, and Sharon and them grew up here gunshot ablaze. You understand? So I think that's why they kind of outcasted Damien at one point, the way I see it. You understand? But at the end of the day, it's like them when they reach one adult age, they all came back together. The way I see it. Or maybe that's where the public sees it. But right now, to me, there's a rift in the Marley dynasty. There's a, you know what I mean? There's a rift. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, man. But I understand how Ziggy I pick up for your mother still, you know? You know what I mean? Because Cindy should have never made that post. You understand? But at the end of the day, she entitled to make that post because she's the baby mother as well. You understand? She's also the baby mother. So you can't fault her either. That was her main love. She was Miss Uni, Miss World, wherever you want. You find it and dig it up and tell me in the comment sections. But at the end of the day, two big women are fight over the man same way. Rita Marley does post and say, I'm me are the wife. You know, I'm me are the wife and I'm me have the ring. The ring and me have the ring. You just get a belly. Yeah. Yeah, you see when me drop out, I saw him someone want to have it, you know. Yeah, man. 30, 40 years later, them still argue over me, you know. Yeah. Bob Marley dead how long now, them still Yeah, man. But I just, the way the system set, you know what I mean? Women always stay with men with power. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Because Rita bear the man children and Rita took care of the estate after the man died. You know, see, Peter Touch and Bunny Whale and them people, them dead and them not really have no legacy. Them not really have no, them may have one and two, but them not have a Bob Marley legacy. You understand? Them not really have a legacy for say, well, from a legendary group like that, them not really have a, even the drummer, them have better legacy than Peter and, you know what I mean? Peter and Bunny. Them not really have a legacy like, oh, Bob Marley have a legacy. Them have Pitney Arrow, but them not really have a foundation and for say, well, you what? My son I do music and all of these things and my people them I do music same as the Marleys. Peter Touch won the first Grammy still, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I think No More Nuclear Weapons. What's the name of the album? Nuclear Power. Peter Touch won the Grammy before Bob Marley because he had an amazing album. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Before he died and these things. You know what I mean? So a three big man still in it. You know what I mean? By the end of the day, Bob Marley set the thing differently. Yes, them saying they have Chris Blackwell, but don't forget it. Peter Touch, yeah. Peter Touch also was working with the Rolling Stones. He doesn't get bigger than the Rolling Stones. I heard that they wanted to steal his masters and didn't want to give him creative control and that. But you know, I mean, Peter Touch had a big, he had a big contract, Grammy. He had a big dynasty as well. But he didn't have anyone to hold on. You need a strong woman to hold on the fort, and Rita Marley was that. She hold on the fort. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, all of them side chicks can pop up and say them do this and Bob Marley love. Bob Marley will love the whole of them, but who was there to hold on the fort? And that's Rita. No matter if she have her sideman them or whatsoever was going on and she know Bob Marley and you know what I mean? But she don't hold on the fort just to say the way. Say I have to give it to the queen. You know what I mean? And she told all of them are queen, but one of them have the ring. You understand? Yeah, man. So I just that it sound to me. You know what I mean? People just in them feelings right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I respect, you know what I mean? Or Rita does, you know what, me even not talk right now, but just post a picture with the wedding ring and I hate that. with the wedding dress and I hate that. We not talk nothing. It's a riff going on between them right now. You know what I mean? Because Cindy didn't really need Bob Marley money. Fair thing up long time. Bob Marley money big right now still, but fair legacy big as well. Cindy Breakspeare, our people them have money. You know what I mean? Ziggy Marley and them have money. As Rita all on the foot. Rita have her money and her studio and all of them things. As she control the world. I think Ziggy I run it now still. You know what I mean? I think Ziggy I run on the I run the name and I hold on fort right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that's my 2 cents on the drama where I take fall between them two big women. Yeah. You know what I mean? Two big women argue for a man with dead over. But you know, but at the end of the day, that's how the thing said. But it could only be one wife. And one of them a side chick, and the side chick don't know her place. Up to today, she don't know her place. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, others saw the things that yes, the woman would always fight over themselves because of, you know what I mean? But anyways, I just be me think my thing that just check the reasoning, you understand? Yeah man, anyways, done now, Zane, one love and one heart. Boom.